updates. Now let's take a listen at take a look at this story. Enforced disappearances have been reported in Balochistan. 25 years old Abid Hussain was reportedly abducted from his residence Kali Dato, Mastung, on the 24th of May at around early morning, and he's a car showroom worker by profession. 17-year-old Abdul Razaq had been abducted from his residence in Killi Mengalabad in Quetta at around afternoon on the 24th of May. These are the two classic cases of why Balochistan cries for the allegations that they put on Pakistan, and this another forced disappearance also in fact was of a student. 19-year-old Muhammad Ishaq, who was a driver by profession, had been abducted on the very same day. The abductions took place around at afternoon. Meanwhile, Majid Baloch, who is a 23-year-old student hailing from Gazgi Khuzdar, had been abducted on in fact afternoon from his residence. The well-being of all these Balochis is unknown, and the information has been put out by Baloch Yakjehti Committee, which is a human rights movement established in response to the human rights abuse in Balochistan. Well, Aditya is joining me live on the broadcast with more updates. Aditya, now Baloch Human Rights Committee is putting out the details of the forced disappearances of 4 men from 19 to 25 years of age. These are the men that have been abducted, and the whereabouts of them are still unknown. What are you picking up, Aditya, as far as this leader and this movement by Balochis against Pakistan's forced disappearances is concerned? How exactly they are issuing the information in this regard?
Absolutely, Simran. These Balochi rebels have now, upped their ante against the Pakistani army and the Pakistani establishment. Recently, the prominent Balochi activist Mir Yar Baloch had tweeted that, United States of America should stop giving the Pakistan army its weapons because the Pakistani army uses those weapons to commit genocide in Balochistan. So at this juncture, we have seen a quite number of instances where, Balochi youth and Balochi people have been abducted in the recent past also. Some of the Balochi youth were kidnapped from Islamabad by unknown assailants. So, it is at this juncture very essential, to call out Pakistan, the terrorist state of Pakistan, on all fronts, because it is committing, the Pakistani army is committing a genocide in Balochistan. And there have been a spate of attacks by the Balochistan Liberation Army against the Pakistani army, where several Pakistani army convoys have been targeted. Targeted by the BLA in the recent past, wherein a lot of Pakistani army personnel have been killed. So, Simran, at this juncture, it is essential that, our world reacts to the atrocities that Pakistan is committing against the Balochi people.
All right, Aditya. Thank you very much for sharing more updates. And now on that note, viewers, with more news and updates on the other side, stay tuned.